Claressa Shields now wants to sue 50 Cent, claiming that he's putting bodies on her that she ain't got. He says that, hey, Claressa, look, we got proof. We got ring camera footage that she's cheating on Papoose from last Christmas. All types of things. Papoose himself is in denial, says that his black queen could do no such things and that Fifth is lying on another man's deed. Could Claressa come out victorious against 50 Cent even if Fifth provides proof? Listen, I need y'all to hit the like button and hit the hype button, cause we about to get deep.
Got up on some boss shit and linked up with the man.
Oh, champ. Run up these likes. Make sure you hit the hype button, because the hype button helps the channel in a major way. Ladies and gentlemen, Claressa Shields is now threatening to sue 50 Cent after 50 has published pictures, photos of Claressa Shields openly cheating on Papoose last Christmas with G-Unit artist Maserati Bud. Now look, man, it's getting real crazy. Now 50 has been going off all Friday the 13th. He's playing this out strategically. He's not rapping. He is doing damage with skeletons in people's closets. Now if you remember, 50 also posted a video of him pretty much with Claressa Shields at his G-Unit studios in Shreveport, where it seems like Claressa was trying to show that she wanted to do it with Fifth. By the way, yeah, this was a couple months ago actually, when Pap and Fifth was having like a little back and forth meme battle online. Right now, ever since Papoose has officially came out, dropped the diss record yesterday or the day before, that's now number 4 charting on YouTube, number 4 on YouTube Music, things have completely gone left for Papoose, not gonna lie. So now Claressa Shields is out here in her Instagram stories threatening to sue 50 Cent, ladies and gentlemen. And it says here, at 50 Cent, you getting sued. You can't lie and put bodies on me. She actually went and showed that she went on AI and asked, can you sue someone for saying you slept with someone else? Says, yes, you can sue someone for falsely claiming you slept with someone else through a defamation lawsuit. Slander if spoken, libel if written. If the statement is untrue, was published to others and caused damage to your reputation or resulted in tangible harm, the false statement must be made with malicious intent or reckless disregard for the truth. Key considerations for such a lawsuit: defamation, the statement must be false, communicated to a third party, and harm your reputation. Damages, you must prove the statement resulted in, for examples, loss of employment, severe reputational damage, or severe emotional distress. Exceptions, opinions are generally not defamatory. So if evidence is provided, if Fifth is saying he has ring footage of cheating going on, then this lawsuit is going to fail miserably. Now, I'm sure Fifth, who has been in court for doing things against his ops in the past, like exploiting Rick Ross's baby mom's home videos, right, for keyword purposes, right, I'm sure Fifth knows what's legal and not legal by now. He's 50 years old. He's been in the game for a pretty long time, going on nearly 30 years. He knows what's right from wrong, the do's and don'ts, and what you should and should not do in order to, slander somebody openly, all right? Because you can't just get sued just because you openly slandered someone just in general. But if you have proof, you know what I'm saying, that you actually, or they actually did something of that nature, then there is no lawsuit to be had. And honestly, she's just gonna waste court money and legal funds, because what's gonna end up happening is she's gonna get sued if she loses this lawsuit to 50, because 50 has done that in the past to a previous woman that tried to sue him and lost in court. And this is a fact, okay? So this ain't the first time 50 has been sued for such things. And it probably won't be the last, depending on how this is gonna go. Because I'm sure if he has any other skeleton receipts, I'm gonna call these skeleton receipts because people got skeletons in their closet. If he keeps bringing these things forth, I'm pretty sure that more people are gonna try to sue this guy because they clearly are in their feelings and some type of damage was done, reputational damage or what have you. So painting someone who is a pro boxer, who's boxing the Olympics and etc. as such, yeah, they're gonna try to sue. That doesn't mean they're gonna win because they're suing. And if they have exact proof that you did these things, then it's all off the table. You're gonna lose this case. There's no possibility of you winning in court. That's just the real. You know what I'm saying? That's just what's gonna happen. But I think Fifth knows, my name, what the do's and don'ts are, and he wouldn't just sit up here and lie about having receipts. That's just not what Fifth does. He often provides the receipts, has it in the tuck, usually waits a while before he drops something in a strategic way, waits for the person to react in a certain type of way before he goes forth and presents evidence. That's just how he does. So today was National Boogeyman Day, Friday the 13th. National Boogeyman Day for 50. 50 came and left a bunch of pictures of Thanos and what have you. Thanos' Infinity Gauntlet, the snap, and he went AWOL like by this afternoon. He lost his mind. He's about to get, it's about to get real nasty for a select few individuals. I'm just gonna say that. Now Papoose has spoken in response to this. Papoose basically says, yo, Fifth, if you go to his Instagram page, you'll see it. He says, you are a liar. You're lying on someone else's D, who is Maserati Bud, G-Unit artist, who is clearly very close to your girl Claressa Shields, because she is close to him. He has been invited to multiple fights of hers, front row seats. He has been around her a lot, as if they are in a romantic situation, right? Pap is in denial of these things. He says that this is clearly a lie, not my black queen. But if such evidence comes out that she did indeed, because I'm sure there's even more than what we've seen, that she did indeed lay down with this man, it's gonna get ugly. Is Pap gonna still be in denial? Is he gonna say that it's AI, or is he gonna accept that this may be an entanglement, quote unquote, like the great Will Smith, right? Yeah, end up like Will and D at the red table talk in an entanglement conversation. Is Claressa gonna say this was an entanglement too, if videos surface of her clearly being with another man in a romantic setting? I wonder. Again, this is gonna get nasty. That's what I'm gonna say. It's cool that Claressa's threatening to sue Fifth. That doesn't mean that these lawsuits will actually mean anything. It doesn't mean that it's gonna be a lawsuit that's gonna actually stick. Doesn't mean she's gonna win in court. But Fifth will sue because of legal funds in return if he indeed wins this lawsuit, which I think he will if she really is gonna sue. But once footage surfaces of her doing anything, that's gonna be the nail in the coffin right there. Like, that's it. You're cooked. You're done. Now, everyone in the Northern Hemisphere has seen you act in such a nasty way to Papoose. Wouldn't be Pap's first rodeo. Remy's gonna have a field day in a second. Just wait for it. I'm sure she's waiting for something to happen next with Fifth and his evidence before she decides to go ahead and drag Papoose in whatever way she can, because she will definitely get a kick out of doing that. So it's only a matter of time before that happens. So today's not really the best day for Papoose, but Papoose is acting as though he's in denial and that his queen would never do such things, and that this is all a facade, this is all a lie, damage control, because his song is number 4 on YouTube Music. But champ, that only lasts for a period. This is a diss track against Fifth. If that dies down anytime soon, just like it was number 4, it'll be at number 400 in just a second, champ. Trust me, this is Papoose's biggest record of all time for him, because he's never in his life been anywhere near the top numbers in YouTube Music ever in the history of his career, ever. Let alone Billboard. Listen, it just won't happen. That's just how it goes, man. He's not a superstar. He is not a Billboard guy. He's never been that guy. He's always been a mixtape rapper and shall remain that way. And because he was a poor investment from Busta Rhymes and DJ K-Slay, his career never went anywhere. He was pretty much a failed investment. And hey, it happens to a lot of people who are just not built to be these mainstream successes. He just wasn't a mainstream success and is not built to be a mainstream success. So this is why we're here today and why he's clout chasing 50, because he's never had any mainstream success at all and won't. Because after this, you will not be tuning into any more Papoose records or anything, because you don't care about that. You only care about the demise of 50 Cent. Whether you agree or not, we know these things to be fact, because people are just haters, man. And people just want to see Fifth self-destruct. They think 50 is Drake, but he's not Drake. 50 is way too calculated to be a Drake. He's way too strategic. He doesn't drink, he doesn't gamble a lot, and he doesn't have any addictions like your boy Drake. Drake fails because Drake is using too many vices at one time, and he just ends up being delusional and doesn't really have a strategy to go with anyone when it comes to battling. And when Drake has been in battles, he's always been on the bad end of the battle. Like Pusha T situation and the Kendrick situation, it just was gonna end bad anyway. You dig what I'm saying? And everybody turned against him in return because there was just no chance of Aubrey winning. He got Jay Prince involved with a Pusha T thing, so it didn't get too out of hand. And I guess for this Kendrick thing, it just got way out of hand. But hey, Fifth ain't Drake, so I don't know why people are trying to make it seem like Fifth is Drake. He's not. He's a completely different animal, and he's been around in this game for nearly 30 years for a reason, and still relevant for a reason. Not everyone can say that. That's why he is one of the most famous rappers in the history of hip-hop. When you think hip-hop, you think Fifth. It's just a fact, all right? You think Kanye, you think Jay, you think M, you think Pop, just to name a few. This is just what it is, man. He's grown in popularity. He's made himself well known, and he continues to be on the internet causing havoc. That's just what he does, whether people like it or not. That's just what he does. And I guess people are tired of him going at his opponents or his enemies in ways that seem like he's unbeatable. I guess it's his attitude, man. I think if you just a New Yorker in general, people just tend to not like you and tend to get mad that you are not like a complete crash out and well calculated when it comes to being in any type of warfare. That's just how I look at it. Maybe I'm bugging, but hey, I don't think Claressa is gonna be very successful in suing Fifth, because truthfully, the last person that tried this wasn't too successfully either. I'm just saying. But Fifth will definitely sue in return and get his money back from all types of legal fees and what have you. That's just what it's gonna be. That's how we're gonna see it, right? But listen, man, I don't know. This could get very much more out of pocket, especially since she's threatening to sue. This can only open the door for him to reveal more skeletons to save himself from any type of legal trouble. I'm just saying, gang. But look, how do y'all feel about this? In the comment section, what's gonna happen next? Is it gonna get more evil by midnight? Y'all let me know how y'all feel, or even by this weekend it might even get more evil. I'm just saying, due to crash outs. Y'all let me know how y'all feel in that comment section, man. Turn your notification bells on and subscribe to the mayor if you are brand new to the channel to get all of the mayor's updates. I also need you to make sure you're hitting that like button and the hype button, because it helps the channel in such a big way. And one more thing before we get all the way up out of here. Are you ready, gang? It's the mayor. Doing it only man, New York Mayor F. Mom Donnie. And you're rocking with the town favorite Showface News. It's Big Gotham. And you already know it's the town versus everybody at all times. I'm up out of here, gang. Salute.